work session of Tuesday, October 1st, 2024. I'm going to ask everybody to please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, first item on the agenda are our town board items. I'm going to go through town board items, the potential consent agenda. So we do have a public hearing this evening on 50 Dodge Road and a local law amending chapter 204 for subdivision regulations. Dan, are you presenting that? Yeah, okay. Okay.
I have a lot of questions related to that, and I would like a full printout of those regulations. No, I did not print them out. I'm requesting it from you. A hard copy.
Why don't you just ask Marty to print it for you? Okay, it's a public hearing.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, resolution 775 we're going to hold for this evening. Resolution 776 is set the date time for the second 2025 budget public hearing. I'm going to ask that we do that via consent if there's no issues setting the date and time. Resolution 777 we're going to hold. That'll be withdraw.
Okay.
Any reason not to do that via consent? Resolution 778 is set a public hearing for parking restrictions on local roadways surrounding Royal Park. I would ask that we set that public hearing via consent. Is there any reason not to? Resolution 779 is set a public hearing date for the Audubon Community Stop Sign installations. I'd ask that we set that public hearing date via consent as well. Is there any reason not to do that? I should have remarked, and I forgot to at the beginning of the work session, that Council or Deputy Supervisor Lavin is not here this evening. He was called up to active duty with the Reserve National Guard to serve in North Carolina for hurricane recovery efforts. I apologize for that. Resolution 780 is a settlement of an Article 7 matter for Marjorie L. Amagon, CO McDonald's, number 3863 versus Town of Amherst. I would ask we settle that matter with consent. Is there any reason not to? Resolution 71 is a settlement of an Article 7 matter for MDC Coast 8 LLC CO AMC Theaters 05540 versus the Town of Amherst. Any reason to not agree to that settlement via consent? Resolution 782 is resolution for James A. Cam, 665 Tonawanda Creek Road. It's permanent public drainage easements, CRS 5085, and a declaration of private drainage conditions, 5087. Is there any reason not to approve that via consent? Okay. Any reason?
The resolution says that.
Any reason not to grant that via consent pending CRS? Okay. Resolution 783 are for fireworks at Williamsville North High School. Any questions regarding those? Any reason not to approve those via consent? Resolution 784 is amusement license for 4543 Main Street, Grezzi Restaurant. Any questions regarding that amusement license? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 785 is the Blaze Stack Incorporated CRS-CMS ID 4213-3837. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Okay, so we'll hold that for this evening.
So wait a minute, just clarify, the numbers missing?
We have to. We'll correct it later.
Okay.
Resolution 786 is turnout gear and equipment. Are there any questions regarding the turnout gear and equipment? Any reason to withhold that from consent? Resolution 787 are Firematic Supply Company EV blankets. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 788 is the budget transfers and amendments. Any questions regarding those transfers and amendments? Any reason to withhold them from consent? Resolution 789 is an assignment of contract with Indigo Golf Partners to Troon New York LLC CRS 5011. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 790 is an award of bid 2024034, townwide refrigeration and appliance repair, CRS 5050. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 791 is an award of RFP 202402, annual financial audit services, CRS 5052. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 792 is an extension of the townwide HVAC bid 2022029, CRS 5073. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 793 is the First Amendment to the Golf Management Agreement with Troon New York LLC, CRS 5012. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 794 is a Burn Memorial Justice Assistance Grant, CRS 5049. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 795 is an award of bid for LED streetlight maintenance. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 796 is National Grid Power Corporation Electric Service Proposal for Royal Park Sports Complex Improvements, Town of Amherst, project number 2019.055, CRS 5081. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 797 is authorize the supervisor to sign a contract to piggyback on American Rock Salt Company LLC, CRS 5067. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 798 is an authorization for the supervisor to sign a contract to piggyback on the Chemung Supply Corporation, CRS 5075. Any questions regarding that resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 799 is a recreation attendant, part-time youth and rec. Any questions regarding the appointment? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 800 is a recreation attendant, part-time youth and rec. Any questions regarding that appointment? Any reason to withhold them from consent? Resolution 801 is a recreation attendant, part-time youth and rec, 2 positions. Any questions regarding the appointments? Any reason to withhold them from consent? Resolution 802 is a recreation attendant, part-time youth and rec for 6 positions. Any question regarding the appointments? Any reason to withhold them from consent? Resolution 803 is a fire inspector, building department. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 804 is a leave of absence without pay for police department. Any questions regarding the leave of absence? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 805 is a labor, youth, and recreation. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 806 is to authorize the supervisor to sign an agreement with Belmont Housing Resources of Western New York for housing counseling services, CRS 5076. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 807 is to authorize the supervisor to execute an agreement with Buffalo Urban League for the provision of predatory lending counseling services, 5078. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 808 is to authorize the supervisor to enter into a contract for fair housing counseling services with Housing Opportunities Made Equal or HOME, CRS 5868. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 809 is to authorize the supervisor to sign an agreement with Child and Family Services of Erie County for domestic violence advocate, CRS 5077. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 810 is to authorize supervisor to execute an agreement for the provision of weatherization services, CRS 5066. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 811 is the 2024 Gun-Involved Violence Elimination GIVE Grant Agreement, CRS 5046, New York State Division of Criminal Justice Services, NYSDCJS. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 812 is an acceptance of donation to police department. Any questions regarding the donation?
I do have a question. From where are we receiving the dog?
What? Yes.
Where is it coming from? I mean, is it trained? I'm assuming that it has gone through whatever proper needs to go through, but except the donation of a dog.
Yeah, I don't have a police, anybody in the audience to deal with that. There's
Based on,
a kennel that's specifically.
I trust the chief of police, but I don't have information here other than, like, even
You want me
the
to hold
entity
it
from
this
which,
evening?
yeah, if we can even get the entity from which the donation is coming.
No problem.
we have several dogs that we use, and we get them all from the
That's
same
not true.
place.
I'm
We
not
do not
opposed
have
to
any
canine
active
police.
dogs at the moment.
Right.
So this dog is specifically trained differently than past dogs.
Yes.
So we'll hold it till this evening. We'll get
Appreciate
the
it.
name and
Thank
the
you very
location.
much.
Okay. Resolution 813 is a payment authorization for the County Line Stone Company Incorporated. Any questions regarding the resolution or for the payment authorization? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 814 is the contract extension bid 2023046, Calcium Nitrate Thatcher Company of New York Incorporated, CRS number 5080. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 815 is a contract extension bid 2023049, transportation of stabilized sludge cake and screenings, Stancor LLC, CRS 5060. Any questions regarding that resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 816 is a contract extension bid 2023049, transportation of stabilized sludge cake and screenings for Modern Disposal Services Incorporated, CRS 5059. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Communication 80 is a notice of claim Ursula Zimmerman versus Town of Amherst. I would recommend we receive this and refer it to the town attorney. Any reason not to do that via consent? Communication 81 is a notice of claim for Nancy Kidder and Richard Kidder versus the Town of Amherst. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Communication 82 is a notice of claim for Nicole Lancelotti and Joseph Lancelotti versus the Town of Amherst. Any reason not to refer this to the town attorney? What did I?
She didn't hear you say.
I recommend we receive this, refer to the attorney. Any reason not to do that via consent? So just to recap, that's 80, 81, and 82. I'll refer to town attorney. Okay. All right. We have a couple executive session items to discuss. We're close to I think, close to being done with our police club negotiations, and we have a pending CSEA settlement. We also have, to discuss permanent positions, in our law department. I'm going to motion to adjourn to executive session, discuss those personnel items.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Bob, you want to